Is about uniform distribution. So for this uniform distribution, a continuous random variable capital X is said to follow uniform distribution in the interval a comma b if the PDF means probability density function, if the PDF of capital X is fx is equal to some constant, say c, whenever x lies between a to b and 0 elsewhere. Okay. So if the probability density function of the random variable capital X is given by fx is equal to a constant whenever x lies between a to b and 0 otherwise, in that case the random variable capital X is said to follow uniform distribution in the interval a comma b. Uniform distribution in the interval a comma b. Now let us try to find the value of the constant c. Now what we know, integration minus infinity to infinity fx dx is equal to 1, so that would give you the function is having non-zero structure in the interval a to b, otherwise the function structure is 0. So ultimately we'll end up with integration a to b c dx is equal to 1. C is constant. C x a to b is equal to 1. So that would give you c is equal to 1 by b minus a. C is equal to 1 by b minus a. So therefore what you are getting, the structure of fx becomes 1 by b minus a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b, and 0 elsewhere. So this is the structure of the uniform distribution. This is the probability density function. If x is uniformly distributed in the interval a comma b, then the probability density function of x is given by fx is equal to 1 by b minus a whenever x lies between a to b and 0 elsewhere. Now, in case of uniform distribution, what will be the mean and variance? Now, let x is uniformly distributed in the interval a comma b. Let x be uniformly distributed in the interval a comma b. So therefore the PDF of x is fx is equal to 1 by b minus a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b, 0, 0 elsewhere. So that's the probability density function of the random variable capital X. Now we need to find the expectation of x. What will be expectation of x? By definition, expectation of this is a continuous case. So expectation of x is equal to integration minus infinity to infinity x into fx dx. So integration a to b x and fx is 1 by b minus a dx. So 1 by b minus a is constant, it's coming out of integration. Integration of x is x squared by 2, limits of integration a to b. So what we'll get 1 by b minus a, b squared minus a squared divided by 2. Now b squared minus a squared divided by 2, so 1 by b minus a into b plus a into b minus a divided by 2. So b minus a is getting cancelled. So we are getting a plus b divided by 2. So that's the mean of uniform distribution. If x is uniformly distributed in the interval a comma b, then mean of the distribution is a plus b divided by 2. So that will be the mean of the distribution. Let us see what will be the variance of the distribution. Do you know variance of x? Variance of x is equal to expectation of x squared minus expectation of x whole squared. Now expectation of x already you have obtained. Now we need to find expectation of x squared. So we need to calculate expectation of x squared. So this is equal to integration minus infinity to infinity x squared fx dx minus expectation of x is a plus b divided by 2. So a plus divided by 2 squared. So if we put the structure of fx, we'll end up with integration a to b x squared 1 by b minus a dx minus a plus b divided by 2 whole squared. So 1 by b minus a x cube by 3 a to b minus put the limit. If we put the limit, what we'll get? 1 by b minus a b cube minus a cube divided by 3 divided by 2. Now, if we use the formula, that is b minus a b squared plus ab plus a squared divided by 3 minus, here if we open the, sorry, that is squared, 2 squared is 4, okay. So what we'll get? A squared plus twice ab plus b squared by 4. So this would give you, getting cancelled, 1 by 3. Okay, take LCM. LCM is 12. So what we'll get? 4 a squared plus ab plus b squared minus 3 a squared to ab plus b squared. So if we simplify 1 by 12, what we'll get? 4a squared minus, so that will be a squared 4ab minus 6ab, that is 2ab plus b squared. So 1 by 12 b minus a whole squared. So that's the variance of uniform distribution. You should remember this to result. Expectation of uniform distribution is a plus b divided by 2, and variance of uniform distribution is 1 by 12 b minus 1 by 12 b minus a whole squared. 1 by 12 b minus a whole squared. So short question may be asked from this uniform distribution in this way. If x is uniformly distributed, in the interval -1 to 0, then find expectation of x and variance of x. So therefore what we'll get here, x is uniformly distributed in the interval -1, 0. So what is a? A is equal to, here a is equal to -1, b equal to 0. So therefore expectation of x, as you know, 1 by 2 a plus b, so that is 1 by 2 minus 1 plus 0, so that will be -1 by 2, that's the expectation, and variance, that is mean of the distribution, is -1 by 2, and variance of x, as you know, that is 1 by 12 b minus a whole squared. So 1 by 12 b is 0. For formula there is a minus sign, a is -1, that is +1 squared, that is 1 by 12. Now let us try to solve a problem related to uniform distribution. Let us consider this example. If a string of length A is cut into two pieces, at a random point, along its length, what is the probability that the longer piece is at least that the longer piece is at least twice the length of the shorter, at least twice the a string of length A is cut into two pieces at a random point along the length of the string Let me draw the diagram. So this is the string. Suppose AB is the string. The length of the string is given. A unit, and suppose O is the midpoint of the string. Okay. Now suppose P so we are assuming let AB be the string of length A whose middle point is O is the middle point of the string. Now we are dividing the string into two parts by taking a random point on AB. Okay, so we can take the random point P. Suppose P is the random point, so we can take P from here or P from here. If we are taking P from left of 0, if we take P from the left of 0, in that case AP will be the shorter and PB will be the longer. And if we take P from here, then AP will be the longer and PB will be the shorter. Okay. Suppose P be a random point P be a random point on the string. Okay, so this is P. Now P is uniformly distributed, that is P can take P, the position of P can be anything. P may be coincide with A, P may be here, or P may be coincide with B also. Okay, here we are assuming let capital X is equal to length of AP. We are assuming capital X is equal to length of AP. So therefore length of PB, this is equal to A minus X. Now since P is uniform a random point, so as P is a random point, on AB, X is uniformly distributed in, now where it will be, now see, if P coincide with the point A, what will be the length then? This length will become 0. So that will be 0, and if P coincide with B, the length of AP will become A. So 0 comma A. X is uniformly distributed in the interval 0 comma A. So therefore the PDF of X is Fx is equal to 1 by A less than, 0 less than or equal to X less than or equal to A, 0 0 elsewhere, fx is equal to 1 by a less than or equal to x less than or equal to, 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to a, and 0 elsewhere, that's the probability density function. Now, since p is a random point, we don't know what is the position of p. Position of p may be here. If position of p is here, then ap will be the shorter and pb will be the longer. And if the position of p is here, then ap will be the longer, pb will be the shorter. So you need to cover both the cases. So we need to cover both the cases. So therefore, what we need to find, probability, first we are assuming AP is the longer. AP is at least twice greater than PB. This, or the situation is AP is the shorter, in that case PB will be the longer. PB is at least twice greater this. Now these two events are mutually exclusive, so what will get, probability AP greater than or equal to twice PB plus probability so this implies probability X greater than or equal to 2 into A minus X, A minus X plus probability A minus X greater than or equal to 2x. So from here what we will get, probability 3x greater than or equal to 2a, we change the site, plus probability here what we will get, a greater than or equal to 3x. So this would be probability x greater than or equal to 2a by 3, or probability a by 3 less than x. A by 3 less than x. So x must be greater than or equal to 2a by 3, or x is, sorry, yeah, x is less than or equal to a by 3. So here what we'll get, x is greater than or equal to, that is 2a by 3 to infinity fx dx, and here x is less than or equal to a by 3, that is minus infinity to a by 3 fx dx. Now look at the structure of the function fx. Fx has the non-zero structure in between 0 to a only, otherwise the function structure is 0. So you'll end up with this is equal to integration dx minus infinity to 0, the function structure is 0, so that will be 0 to a by 3 1 by a dx. So 1 by a x 1 by a x 0 to a by 3. So this is equal to a minus 2a by 3 plus 1 by a by 3 minus 0. So 1 by a, 3a minus 2a divided by 3 plus 1 by a into a by 3. So you'll get 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the probability that the shorter side is at least twice the length of the shorter one. So this is how to solve problems related to uniform distribution. So in the next class, we'll solve another problem related to uniform distribution. Then we'll see exponential distribution and uniform distribution.